I'll do that. All right, cool. So we're official recording. I just recorded it to my computer. Is that cool? I usually do it in the cloud on mine, but you know, so.
No, computer is fine.
All right, cool. Well, guys, I'm so excited to be here. Jessica and I, and Marie, we've all been chatting and we were like, you know what? Let's do a Friday meeting because number one, I can't really make the Tuesday ones. I'm really busy on Tuesdays. And we were talking about meeting on Fridays. And so we just wanted to put this together for you. There we go. We got people coming in. But yeah, we wanted to put this together for everybody to see if maybe we can start a little Friday movement, you know, because everybody's always happier on Fridays. And so we decided to put this together. So we'll jump it off. I'm going to share my screen really quick and we're going to play this video in 1 second, and then we'll start this meeting off. So where am I at? Right here. All right. Oh, and I got to share my audio. So hold on. There we go. So everybody sees my screen, right?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Introduce you to the 6 objectives of FireUp Connect. Our first objective is called Fundamentals. This is where we learn and build the fundamentals of your services and products. The second objective is the introduction. By asking the right questions and being open-minded, we establish an effective introduction for our members. FireUp Connect doesn't believe in solicitation. Instead, we focus on where we can all learn from each other and promote our members and their businesses. The third objective is the relationship. FireUp connects members to build strong business relationships, connections, and alliances for life. The fourth objective is expertise. FireUp Connect is here to provide education and valuable information from a variety of subject matter experts and community leaders. Our fifth objective is called Understanding. Our members gain an understanding of business processes and operations to give and receive powerful testimonials and lifetime member-to-member referrals. And lastly, we offer a variety of projects. FireUp Connect members can work together and collaborate on business and community projects to increase branding exposure and community presence. Some of our community projects include Halloween for Heroes, Turkey for Troops, Aging Gracefully, FireUp Angels Movie, and FireUp Angels Fashion Shows. At FireUp Connect, our meetings are broken into 5 parts. The first part is Q&A, where we diffuse solicitation and acquire knowledge on the fundamentals of our members' products and services. The second part includes educational subject matter experts. By engaging with experts, we increase the level of business expertise and enhance knowledge on business operation and marketing opportunities. Part 3 of FireUp Connect meetings is the Business Share Time, where our members share the joy of their successes and accomplishments. Members also have the opportunity to find someone who can help you achieve your business goals or recommend solutions to any challenges you are facing. The fourth part of our meetings is Project Collaboration. By working together, FireUp Connect members can collaborate on projects and establish branding opportunities and a community presence. The fifth and final part is our announcements. This is where we learn, share, and stay informed on available business opportunities. FireUp Connect members have access to monthly business sessions, price discounts on affiliated companies, and all FireUp Connect programs, book publications, published articles for your business, access to FireUp Connect scheduled webinar events, a photo shoot session, and a video production. Join us for our annual FireUp Live seminars and gain valuable connections in the FireUp community and boost your business. We believe in your business. We believe in what you do. At FireUp Connect, we believe in you. Join us for our annual FireUp Live seminars to gain, discover, and get fired up.
I'm already fired up. And you know, Marie never told me, but I know that's the cartoon version of Marie, so I got to touch. She's really good at that. But yeah, I mean, obviously we're here for FireUp Connect. So let me pause my screen. We're gonna do some introductions now. Give me 1 sec. There we go. All right. So why don't we go around? Everybody introduce themselves, and I think you'll have about another minute or so per person. Or no, I mean the questions and answers, right? That's what we're gonna start, right, Marie?
Yes, that's correct.
The Q&A. So how does that really go? The Q&A.
So as the host, you start asking a question. You have to select one of the people and ask them a question, and then they have 1 minute to answer.
So I'm gonna start the Q&A. I was gonna have
Yes,
Jessica do it.
and you will be the last one to be picked. Okay.
I'm gonna have Jessica start the Q&A.
All right.
Okay.
Good. Hey everyone, welcome here. And this is how we kick it off, just to break the ice a little bit and get to know you a little more. So I'll model this for everyone. I'm gonna ask Alex the first question. You have a minute to answer and then you just pick the next person. So Alex, what is a business goal you have for the month of September? And what is something you're most proud of from last month that you achieved?
So my business goal for the month of September is to actually, what can I say for the month of December?
Sure.
I'm actually starting a new, I'm going to be holding Christmas parties for my clients out here and where we're at. So I'm going to be holding a Christmas party, and I'm going to be working with the local chambers of commerce around the area here. So I can't say it's for the month of September because it's really short time planning, but I'm going to be doing that for December, and I hope to really get a bunch of people in it. Like over 200 plus. I think I can do it. So it's gonna a lot of networking, a lot of just connections. So yeah. And then as far as a goal that I had from last month, I've been able to scale my business now for about to 20 employees plus, actually. So I have 20 employees underneath me right now. So yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
So it's good.
All right. All right, Alex.
I have to pick somebody. Okay, let's go with James. Is that okay? No, it looks like he just finished eating. Is that okay, James? Is that all right?
I'm good. So what's your question?
I'm sorry?
What's your question?
Oh, so is it the same question for everybody, or?
No, you can ask whatever you want.
Okay, James, what is well, I'm getting to know people. So what is it that you do? Well, what business are you on?
Yes, of course, because yeah, I haven't met you yet. This is my first Friday one. I don't know if it's the first one ever, but anyway, my name is James Futores, and I'm the CEO of Imperium Authority, which is a public relations firm. And I help self-improvement experts increase their brand authority. And I do this through press releases, earned media, and podcast tours.
Mhm.
So that's in a nutshell what I do. And just to tell a little bit about my personal side, I am in Puerto Rico right now, which I am here from Puerto Rico.
Okay.
I operate my business from Oregon, and I'm going back to Oregon in 2 weeks. So I've been here for like a month and some change, and now it's gonna be almost 2 months by the end of it. So yeah, I just want to share that where I'm at, and yeah, where's my business.
Very cool.
Awesome.
So okay, so now my question would be, let's say Sebastian Bollick. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, surprisingly, I did it. So so tell me what you do, and or like, let's say what you're passionate about, and what's your main focus right now.
So I'm passionate about getting things done the right way. And my main focus right now is starting a business. So having all these things up in the air and trying to get things done the right way from the beginning, it's kind of chaotic because we all know how complicated it is to get something started from scratch. And I'm fighting with myself, being a perfectionist and trying to get things done perfectly from the beginning, but that doesn't really work out. So, you know, it's everything's up in the air, and you just got to make it work at first and then work out the details. But that's against my nature. So I'm struggling with those couple of things, but you know, we're getting it done. And my main focus is getting this business up and running. Right now, I'm in the middle of negotiating and interviewing law firms. And so, you know, once we get that done, then we're going to be basically live and start doing business. Just to explain a little bit, we're looking at buying home health, hospice, and private duty companies. That's what we're starting out. My question for, let me see, Ralph. What is your goal for the end of 2021?
It's passion. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
And a goal just to get pretty much settled in as a resume writer. Just making a little bit of money out there, and then looking at doing, you know, some leadership, mentoring, coaching type things by the end of 2021. Hopefully everything works out. And doing more podcasts with different varieties of people who do different subjects. That's pretty much my goal.
And then you pick the next one, Ralph. Next question. Next person.
Who didn't go yet? I just came into the chat.
We have Ken, we have Jason, we have me, we have two Sebastians. Just kidding, just he just went. We have Marie.
Okay. Let's have Jason. Well, what do you do for, what are you trying to do for your business? And I just want to know what you do and why you do it.
Yeah. So we help real estate agents and real estate professionals with their client acquisition. So we help them not just, we don't just do like lead generation or anything like that. We actually do, I'd call it appointment generation. Like, you know, we generate leads for them, but then we also follow up with those leads and see how serious they are, and pretty much bring them all the qualified people. And then we basically scrub all their leads for them and just bring them the people that are like, yo, I'm ready to buy or sell a home. And it really streamlines that for them. And I think your second question was like, why? I mean, we do it because I don't know, I've always been passionate about real estate and marketing, you know, and I was like, this is the perfect way to kind of marry the two together. Why not do marketing in the real estate industry, you know? So that was kind of why. My question is going to be for Ken. Ken, what is the your favorite vacation that you've ever taken? Where was it to? And what did you like best about it?
You put
Wow,
love into it.
that's a Jessica type question.
Switch it up.
Throwing me under the bus.
No, I'm not. I was shocked that you asked the guy what he did. Normally you have what's your favorite color or some other things.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm actually trying to, you know, in my mind, go through all of my vacations and try to figure out which one I thought was the best. Probably.
I was laughing because I thought you were like, it's been so long since you've been in one that you're like,
Partially correct. Yeah, how'd you know? Maui. And what did I like about Maui? I liked everything about Maui. And at one time I was actually going to move to Hawaii and I bought a condo in the Big Island, or not the Big Island, in Oahu on the north side. And I thought, hey, I could be on vacation forever in paradise. And then of course the real estate market struck, and then that was the end of that. So, but yeah, probably it was Maui. Most people would say it was too commercial. I thought it was absolutely perfect. I love taking the road to Hana and going in the 7 secret, sacred, what is it, pools. And yeah, it was a great time, except when I tried to get out of Hana and got on the wrong road and ended up going the backside and saw the real Maui, which is all cattle ranches and all kinds of other stuff and roads that were really crappy, and cost me a couple $1,000 for my rental car to get it fixed. So, but other than that, yeah, Maui, I would go back there tomorrow.
Awesome.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Oh, you can ask the next question.
Oh, who's left?
Me,
Marie,
Oh,
too. Don't
yes,
forget Marie.
yeah.
me and Marie.
Okay. So I'm going to ask Jessica, what is her favorite color combinations?
As soon as you said that, I thought of a quilt that my grandma crocheted me. It was, of course, like a lavender purple, a light blue, and white. And I still don't know what happened with that, but I remember I was sitting next to her as she was making it, and she thought of me. She thought of me with the colors, and I'm sure I loved it so much I don't even know where it is. But with branding, it also makes me think of branding colors, and I picked I picked like a bluish color that's actually good for mental wellness, and it stimulates creativity and processing and thinking. So when I meet with people with the gold and that color blue, I want people to feel like comfortable in meeting with me and what that all represents. So it's cool how color plays a part in that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I
and
thought it was
then-
because you came from from California to New York, and so obviously blue would be the right color
that's true. That's true.
versus green or red or gold. So,
Now get into sports teams.
yes.
I love it.
Just everybody, Jessica is phenomenal. Just watch out for her questions, and the next time she let everybody off the hook today.
Well, I'm co-leading today, so I gotta tone it down a bit. But
Okay.
all right. So the next part, well, we have one person left. Marie's not off the hook.
I thought I'm
So nope, you are here. You are with us. We're making sure about that. Sense of humor, everyone. It's Friday. We have a lot of familiar faces, so we joke around sometimes. But Marie, my question for you is, what inspires you to what inspired you to create Fire Up Connect, and what are you most excited about with this new chapter time slot opening up for you?
okay. Well, I created Fire Up Connect because I was joining a lot of the business networking groups there. I mean, they're amazing in their ways. It's just that something was missing for me in regards to the project collaboration. And, I wanted to make sure that the referrals are solid, because what I've noticed is that people are giving referrals, but there were no relationship, behind that referral. So it was really hard to secure some of the referrals, because, they're not really talking about you in regards to how the referral will really want to work with you. It was just more of a, hey, just call this person, and then you have no foundation, or they don't know who you are and why are they referring you to them. So, and in here it was really about the relationship. I mean, I met Alex and Sebastian from a networking, but I really do not know them. So by coming to this Connect Zoom meeting, we are able to really ask more questions about who they are. And especially you want to protect your connections in bringing in people into your connections. You want to make sure that the people that you're bringing into your connections are reliable, or, that you really, feel good about them. And so Fire Connect is really one way that you can secure that comfort and, the security in regards to how you feel about working with them. in this chapter, I'm excited because some people cannot make it to the Tuesday 3:00 p.m. And this one is another day that Jason and you, Jessica, can really, show your style, because it's always been my style. It's good to see other people's styles of managing the presentation, and I like that. So that's my answer to your question, Jessica.
Yay, brings it full circle. Awesome. So we got to, I think we got everybody. If we didn't, raise your hand, but I'm pretty sure we got everybody. And so then the next part of the meeting is actually, well, we usually give a presentation. It gives members of FireUp Connect usually have an opportunity to present for 7 minutes about their expertise and a chance to get to know each other more. Sometimes we roll with it with just having time to connect more if we don't have a speaker presentation today. So today it might be more flexible, and it's for any call. It's an opportunity for you for future meetings. If you want to be a speaker, you can always reach out to Marie, Jason, or myself to see what you need to do to have that opportunity. If we don't have someone today, then something I was actually thinking about that we can just kind of toss around for about
Jessica,
7 minutes.
Jason, Jason, are you presenting today?
No, actually, I'm not technically
Okay.
presenting. I just kind of was like a last minute thing, but I got an idea. I was just sitting here thinking, I was like, let's talk about like advertising, and let's have like a detailed little discussion about it, because like we're all here to grow our businesses, right? And there's multiple ways to grow your business. One of them is advertising. And I think right now, I just want to like open the conversation up. So I'll just like talk real quick, and then we can just kind of toss the mic around and just everybody can put some input in. So first of all, before I even like get into advertising at all for your businesses, like raise your hand if you're actually spending money on advertising right now. So, okay, cool. So almost half of the group. So basically advertising, right? Like right now, what I want to talk to you guys about is the people that aren't advertising. Let's talk. Why are you guys not advertising right now? Just quick answers. You don't have to go too deep into it, but like, like Sebastian, why are you not advertising at the moment? I think you said you were starting a business. So
Sure, yeah, and I have the website set up and everything, but I didn't set up the SEO or any of that stuff because I don't want to get anybody confused on, I just use it as a digital business card per se, so that people that want to get involved kind of know what we're trying to do and get an idea about it. But I'm not putting ourselves out there because people will get confused on what stage we're at, and we're just trying to build first. So that's why I'm holding off on advertising.
Okay, Jessica, why
my answer was like similar to Sebastian's with systems, where I'm fine tuning some things, and I didn't want to not have like that funnel piece before like a bunch of activities started flowing through. I wanted to be able to sustain it before turning the faucet on, I guess you could say.
Okay, Ralph.
All right, let me put in. All right, now I'm just building my my base organically. Not really going out there yet, trying to build my audience. Just so that they can start referring out, and that's how my resume business been. It's been all organic, but they've been spreading out because of my friends on Facebook. I do have FB Facebook page about straight resume. It's called Straight Resume Enhancement, and it's being referred organically, and that's why I just want to build my audience and see where it goes from there.
Okay, and then James.
I am, given that I am a PR expert, instead of paying on ads, I pay on PR. Like I do earned media press releases. So I'm just, given that it's what I sell to clients, I have to do it on me. So instead of taking the route, it's not like I'm against advertising and I'm planning to. Right now, I'm just focusing more on getting that press and having
Visibility.
having like that clear message and everything, that consistent narrative, and then from there, then to scale like higher than when I'm ready with like more people, because I can take more than I right now. So like, which is in the works right now, you know. So I am planning to start more advertisement later on. Right now, focusing more on branding and PR.
Okay, cool. I mean, there's pros and cons to it, right? I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you have to advertise. Like, the only reason I bring it up today is because I think right now we are in this era that will never exist again. Because right now we have this like social media advertising that we used to not have. So like most of it, like back in the day, right, you had to spend like, you know, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars to get into publications, and, you know, to get like billboards and just do like the traditional advertising. And now it's like you could literally turn a Facebook ad on, or some Google advertising. You could do like Pinterest, freaking Snapchat. Like, there's so many options out there to get eyeballs on you, and you could literally spend like $5 a day. Like, you could, and the problem with not advertising right now, I guess, is like the window is getting smaller. And the thing is a lot of these old companies like Coca-Cola, you know, even like Amazon, like all these big boys out there that could crush us in advertising, they're still advertising in the old traditional ways, even though they're doing some digital advertising, but they're not over here completely yet. They haven't allocated their budgets towards Facebook or Google completely. And so it leaves us a little room to get in there, but costs are going up every day. And it's like, I think the question is like, people are scared to spend a little money on advertising, even if they're not ready. Like Sebastian, Jessica, you guys are like, hey, you know, I'm just kind of getting started. I'm thinking about it, or I need to get my systems right. And it's like, every day that you wait, it's going to cost you more money to acquire clients or customers, because these big boys are moving into the spaces little by little. And we are seeing the cost per lead go up every single year. Like, it's just getting more and more expensive. And so, you know, it's very, very important to consider it, you know, at least getting out there. And I know we have time and we have money. So we have like you could do organic, which is totally cool. You know, like I said, there's pros and cons. Like, we have our time and money, and those are the two resources we have. And it's like, what do you want to spend more of? Do you want to spend more of your time getting clients or customers, or do you want to spend some money to buy some of your time back? So let's talk to the people that are advertising. Like, Alex, I know you said you're hitting like 20 employees. What kind of advertising are you doing, and how has advertising changed your business?
Well, I got a little, I don't want, maybe I guess I guess I can say a little lucky. But I know a guy who I actually used to work for a long time ago. He runs a marketing agency out in Irvine, and he actually, you know, had me do some campaigns and so on and so forth, or help me work on some campaigns. That was how I was able to build the employee amount. I actually focused on building more for advertising, believe it or not. I focused it to build up more of an employee or an employee base rather than a customer base, because the customer base, I was doing it gradually. In my thing, in me, it's a little different, because I'm now heavily, well, not heavily, but I'm getting involved a lot more in social media, right? Doing a lot of stuff on Facebook, LinkedIn, and other, you know, other platforms and whatnot. But for me, I've noticed that change, that it has scaled a little bit. And my thing, though, I mean, one of the reasons why I had to bring more employees, because I've been getting a lot more referrals, just referrals that I cannot handle. Period. So, you know, you have a problem there too if you're not able to back it up with back up your services with your manpower, I guess. So, I mean, for me, it's been great. It's been phenomenal. I still, believe it or not, I still advertise the old way by not even doing billboards. I mean, I am on social media, like I said, but I'm not doing, like, for example, billboards or television or anything like that, because what I sell is an intangible product. You understand? I'm basically not selling my services. I'm selling myself. And that's kind of, and this is really what it is, because I mean, for you to open up your financials to me and give me your personal information, you kind of have to know who I am and what I'm all about. So I don't know that I apply to I don't know if my example is the same for everyone, but in my case, I'm selling myself. That's what I'm doing. So basically, people, I need to make sure people confide in me, know that I'm not going to screw them, and let them know that I'm not, screw them over, and back it up. And if I do mess up, I can better fix it. So that's what it's done for me. So.
Awesome, man. Well, Ken, the same question for you. Like, what kind of advertising are you doing, and how has it impacted your business?
Well, it's impacted my business a lot. The big thing is people say radio is a dinosaur. They've been saying that since MTV, since cable TV, since whatever. Radio has always been a winner because it does two things that no other medium does. It creates a one-on-one relationship with the individual. See, everybody's looking to meet with somebody, but radio, I'm individually talking to 5,000 people who think I'm talking only to them. And let's say only 5 or 6 of them actually do business with me. Well, that's all I need. I don't need a lot of people. So we have reconfigured, with the help of Marie, we have reconfigured what radio looks like. Everybody says, well, you got to have a radio show every week, consistently, every week, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, that's true. That makes a lot of sense. However, what we've done is created mini radio shows so that you have a radio show once a week. So you're either the host or the special guest, whichever you prefer. And then we break it up and put it on YouTube, because YouTube is a library. So if you're going to have 4 guests on your radio show once a month, then you have 4 videos that you're putting out, 1 per week on YouTube, which is explaining what you do in your business. Now, am I a big fan of the 1 minute or 30-second commercial? No, I think long form radio is the way to go in conjunction with YouTube. And then we break it up again and put it on LinkedIn, because really our market is LinkedIn, business people. And one of the advantages of being in Fire Up Connect is we're able to get everybody together. Like, for example, Marie was talking about the Real Men of Real Estate, which you probably should be on. So we've got 3 guys already, right? And so we're looking for the 4th guy. But what happens is the synergism of all 4 people is greater than if it was just like one host or just one guest. And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to explode your business. And that's why the accounting business would be an excellent adjunct. So I would want to have the accounting guy, and then I would want to put together some sort of person specializing in high-end real estate, somebody in financial services, and then maybe somebody else. And so the 4 of them become a team. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And each week they only have 1 month that they have to worry about actually going to the station or recording a show, and they can run that show forever. The problem with radio before is once you did a radio show, it was over, right? But now, because of social media, not only is our geographic area covered, but worldwide. Our 5 largest social media, or 5 largest markets are Colombia, Philippines, United States, Canada, and South Africa. And so how does a radio station based out of Redlands, California, get all those people? It's called kcaaradio.com. So that's, I know I took a little bit longer time than maybe I deserve, but the point is that advertising, if you don't advertise now, what's going to happen is a series is not going to log you. And so when somebody says, Sirius, who should I get as a CPA? They're going to say some large company that did a lot of advertising. Mm-hmm. And you guys haven't even probably considered the fact that Sirius and those little assets that are out there are going to take over the marketplace. Amazon is going to just absolutely crush it. And if you're not advertising, you're not being you're not being shown on the analytics, and you won't be one of the options that Sirius comes up with. So when Sirius says, "Who's my local accountant?" they're going to pick the guy that put the most money into it. So or has put the most advertising or time into it, and you're going to be out, because people are different now. They don't go out anymore. Somebody asked me, well, don't you support the local business? I said, no, I don't. And they said, well, what do you mean? I said, Amazon delivers that box to my front door. They're the local business. I want to take care of my community businesses. And so they said, oh, yeah, and they didn't even think about that. But Amazon is the local business. And if you think it's different than that, then you haven't been watching the statistics. And Amazon is, going crazy. And there's going to be somebody else, Alibaba, or whoever. And we have to develop a strategy that's going to take care of that. Yeah, my phone's going off for Marie telling me to shut up. So I shall.
No, hey, listen, Ken, that was awesome, man. I'd love to like continue the conversation. Like maybe we can do if you guys like it, maybe we can talk some more about advertising like next week or something. We can talk about that, but we should definitely probably move on to the next section. But go ahead.
Okay, yeah. But one last thing. There's a difference between direct response advertising, which is you, and brand advertising, which is what most people think about as advertising. And, you got to know what the difference is and what the benefits of each are as it relates to your business. So enough of me, go on to the next. And it wasn't Marie, it was somebody else, but from Europe Connect, no less.
No, 100%. I mean, I'd love to, we could talk about it all day. I mean, I could talk about it all day. And Ken, you're absolutely right. Direct advertising is more of like an ROI focused advertising, like where you're looking to get some money right away, like a direct mail or like something that's like, click this button, give me your information, buy my shit. Can I say shit on here? I mean, I guess it's too late now, but like, buy my shit, I can help you out.
You're cool. You're cool.
But like branding is different, like branding is like the long-term play, and there's benefits, there's pros and cons to both. But if you guys want, we could totally maybe I can do a presentation coming up and we can talk about a couple specific things with advertising. I mean, just to let you know, I'm really good with like SEO, like excellent with SEO stuff, pay-per-click stuff on Google, pay-per-click stuff on Facebook. We're actually getting into YouTube advertising. Like organic is different. I'm a big believer in organic 100% on like Facebook, Instagram, Google, and YouTube as well. Like it's huge, like, and they help each other. But like, if you guys have any questions about any advertising or like where to start, we're really about to start diving into YouTube as well. There's a lot of opportunity there right now. But if you guys want some information on that, or if you want me to do like a presentation coming up, just let me know. But right now we're going to move on to business share time. So everybody gets 1 minute. All right. And basically you're going to get a chance to talk about a success story, a business challenge that you're having, or a business goal with something, we need a targeted, completion date. Like when is it going to be done? And, at the end, if you need to link up with somebody, like if you have a question, we can continue that as well off of this call, because we only have 15 minutes left. But let's start it off. So I'm going to toss it over to Sebastian. We haven't heard from you in a minute, man, when we went around the big circle. So a success story that you want to share, a business challenge, or a goal that you'd like to share?
I would rather go with a goal, because success story, I'll do a little mix just to bring everybody up to speed with what I've been going through and everything. So, I started out as an electromechanical technician and started as a mechanic, made my way up into a Mack and Volvo dealership leasing department, took care of over 600 vehicles and pieces of equipment across the nation, and decided I didn't want to have a roof and a limit to what I could accomplish. So I needed to go on my own. So I stepped down and I started back from ground zero to be able to have more time, because I was taking up too much of my time. And I stepped back down from management to be able to have more time and establish what I wanted to build and go from there. And now, it's been 9 months working on this project, and it feels like I'm very, very close on getting things going and getting started, which to me, it's a success. But at the same time, I haven't reached the goal yet. And, but I feel like like a lot has been done, and I have accomplished a lot and learned a lot throughout the entire process. And I feel good about it. I know that I'm not going to fail because I know that what I'm doing is being done right, and every step I take is a solid one. So the only issue is, to me, is time, and time is of the essence. So I'm just trying to get things going as soon as possible. And every day is a different world to me, and every day something new comes up, and every day there's a different challenge to tackle. And but at the same time, my objective stays the same, and I don't lose focus on it no matter what happens. So I believe my goal is to, this month, have the law firm secured and start pursuing deals. So that's just kind of a
Awesome.
couple of years in a nutshell.
You gotta keep us posted, man. I'm assuming we're gonna see you next week, so you gotta keep us posted on this goal of securing the law firm and making it happen. So thank you for sharing, man. We really appreciate it. Let's go to Ralph, man. What's up, man? Talk to me. Talk to us.
So I just want to share a success recently. So the ebook became part of a promotion, business promotion with somebody. So he bought a bunch of it so he can give it to his people that's going to sign up for his program. So that's one of the successes. The other one was the international podcast I was a part of now wants to do a series to build my story and advertise that ebook at the same time, and my resume services on a personal level instead of like a professional, I guess, not really professional, but connecting people more on a personal level. And then I guess my challenges is just, sometimes the time difference. This one's international podcast, which is based out of Singapore. So I'm up at 4 a.m. in the morning doing this podcast with this person. And then, like I said, with the feature podcast, one's a veteran podcast, one's a author podcast. So I'm going on those. I've been invited to because of this podcast. And I just made like about $1,000 the last couple of months with the resume stuff because of just organic referrals. Other than that, I'm just trying to get myself out there, building my brand. That's my challenge.
Well, at the end, we'll all have a chance to connect. So if anybody can offer Ralph some help with that challenge with building that brand, reach out, man. So all right, let's go to Ken. Talk to us, man. What do you got cooking?
Well, like I said, we're recreating this new model of radio shows. So it's like once a month, and then we go with YouTube. And I can help you with YouTube, by the way. I spent a lot of time in the last year working on the YouTube, because YouTube and radio work together simultaneously. And we've been very successful with one of our shows called Fabulous Lifestyle Radio. And it really builds the brand. And so if you're looking for branding, that's the best show. We have another show called VIP Autos, and it really is about selling cars. So obviously it's more direct to consumer, and it covers a lot of the topics that cars are involved in. So those are just a couple of the ones we've been doing it, but my objective is to put 40 of these little mini radio shows together every month, and they each would have like 4 videos that would be on YouTube, which would create 160 videos. And if anybody knows the dynamics of YouTube, the more videos that you have, they're all connected, the more they will direct people to your area. And so that's what I'm working on right now. And we're doing pretty well. Hopefully by the end of the year, I'll have that done. I do need an accountant, by the way, to do a presentation on year-end tax planning, especially for investment tax credits. So that's a shout out. Anyway, that's enough of me. Goodbye.
Love it, man. Love it. Yeah, dude. We'll have to chat about YouTube, man. I'm a big fan. So Alex, what's going on, man? Talk to us.
So I start with success story, right?
Yeah, you can share like a success story or a challenge or just like a business goal that you would like to share.
Okay. In the last 2 years, I'm a numbers guy, so I've been able to and I'm not trying to brag here, but I was able to get 10 clients combined over $500,000 of refunds from the IRS after a good 3 months of battling with them. So that was really cool because they were able to convert that all to wealth, right, to whatever they're doing. So after a lot of research, yeah, they got combined, everything was over $500,000. So it was actually really good. Really happy about that one. The strategies that I've learned that I'm implementing right now, my main goal is it's kind of my long-term goal in the long run is I'm trying to franchise my company. So basically implement everything that I've done and basically replicate it, and I want to franchise it. So yeah, that's my goal.
Next level, dude. We got to bring you on Shark
Okay,
Tank.
call me ASAP before you franchise, because you probably should do a dealership. But anyway, I'm out of here.
All right, and Jess, I mean, you got to go.
Hey, I'm still thinking of I'm still back in branding and visibility and voice, and honestly, that is actually a success of mine because I know YouTube's obviously a big thing, but Clubhouse is becoming a big thing too, as far as your voice becoming your new business card. So there's been something in my consistency with that platform lately that's opening doors. And I just love that our conversation brought this up because it's an and also conversation. It's not, there's a lot of like, on one hand, there's the apprehension of, oh man, if I'm visible, but I don't have my systems and stuff together, it doesn't matter how visible I am, I'm gonna like face plant. But on the other hand, you need to be visible in order to find out who your community is, who your ideal avatar is, and all, like you need to, it's like an and also. So I really appreciate that our conversation is making that manageable for us. Like no matter what stage we're at, there's a place for all of that. And that's exactly what this meeting is for, is to kind of land the plane where we can learn where each other are at to collaborate. So that's leading into what our next section will be as a group today. But my success is the work I've been doing to just sit down and be aware and mindful of what I need to really finalize for my packaging and pricing and different things. And then I can confidently like pursue some of the other media stuff and visibility. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Love it. Love it. Yeah, I know. It's like everything happens for a reason. We brought that up today, and now it's like the collaborations are coming. Marie, why don't you talk to us? Why don't you talk to us about,
She might know a thing or two about.
Okay. Well, I have a lot of goals, so it's really hard to share everything, or else it's going to take a lot of time. But one thing I can tell you right now is that I have such success this year in regards to the projects that I have. I have done really, really well on the real estate land development projects. I was able to connect a group of investors where it now turning into $100 million project. So that's one of my biggest success I have this year. And everything else, working with Ken on the radio show, that's actually very amazing. And I have other companies that I'm working on too that are, turning out to be a very good program for people to come in and make some money on it. So definitely wanted to just connect with people about all of those. If you are interested, just connect with me. Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. I guess I'll talk about, I hear some feedback. Does everybody else hear that or no? Yeah, okay, cool.
Yes.
Thought I just was crazy. I guess one of our goals that we're doing, so we have we've been doing a lot of our lead generation for our clients on Facebook, and we used to do a lot of SEO. And with real estate, it's very hard to do SEO because you're going up against the big dogs like Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com, and it's just like, it's rough. So now one of our goals is to start converting a lot of our clients. We're actually bringing them onto Google. So we're going to start doing Google ads for them along with Facebook, kind of like a 1-2 punch. So we can just hit everybody everywhere. So one of our goals is to get that done here in the next 30 days or so, to start getting people moved over to Google as well, so we can start doing both. So I guess that's a little goal. But anyways, awesome stuff from everybody today. The final section, you know, we got a few minutes left here. The final section, we just want to basically collaborate. We want to talk about any collaborations or any announcements. So now would be the time to like kind of share your information with people that you want to link up with. I don't know, is there any other collaborating you guys like to do, Jess or Marie?
I'd like to say that with Ralph's resume writing, I think it will be very logical to connect with you, Jason, because of what you do with your clients. And I think most of your clients would probably need some sort of a, you know, writing on how they're presenting themselves in their target market. Now, when it comes to Alex is actually looking for, you know, higher level of companies, right? How many? Okay, so how many employees or revenue?
Looking for about roughly at this point in time, looking for about anything from 150,000 plus right now.
Okay, so keep that in mind because that is his target market. But you know, for your connection, Jessica, I think those are the things that you need to keep an eye on for Alex, and for Ken's projects with all the radio show, the advertising would be perfect for you, Jason, also, because I think if you incorporate the advertising program with the radio show for your clients, that would be an added value that you can offer to your clients. And then you can also work with Ken on the YouTube advertising, because that's what he actually would be able to benefit from you. So you guys have to probably figure out how that works, and just have a one-on-one meeting. Now with Sebastian, I mean, he is, you know, starting out. I think, Sebastian, this is a good network for you to be a part of, because you're going to learn more on everybody's expertise. And then also you'll have a lot of resources that can really support your business. And that's something that you'll know if you come in on our Tuesday meetings too. We have, you know, different types of people that you could connect with. But so far, Jessica has a lot of connection, and Jason, just the two of them, you're going to get a lot of resources. And I know Ralph has a great connection because of what he does for the resume writing. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, especially like before James had to leave. It really, it could definitely be a piggyback conversation or a part two, because in correlation with why Marie started Fire Up Connect, people need that kind of basic, like basic stuff covered, and to be confident to create those deals, and in a place where it's not just about like having another meeting, but it's intentional. A lot of us are from other meeting times and stuff with Marie, but that's really the intention of Fire Up Connect, is this can be that platform baseline to not only, like, of course, get referrals and introductions, but really create those win-wins together. So I really see it was a really natural conversation where there's the branding side, the marketing side, there's a place for all of it. I'm kind of following the organic lead gen camp too, with what I do with strategic introductions and stuff. So it basically shows like we need each other, and there's different strengths we can bring, different areas of business. And this was a perfect meeting to show that with our different strengths. And something else, so to that, I was thinking it maybe Ken, if he hasn't already got the theme for like marketing or something already good to go outside of what he's doing right now with like the investor finance part, it would be perfect to have you, James, Jason, possibly Ralph, or possibly myself, like all four of those components of branding and basically business development. That's what I was kind of thinking as a collaboration. And with time integrity, being mindful of everybody today. If you have questions or comments, you can definitely throw things in the chat. We do save this. This is recorded, so it can be watched back. If you found value with this and are interested in learning more about membership or want to come back and visit again, it's just $10, but we also welcome you for being a part of the community with us. We will be meeting next week again at the same time. And we have a survey for you. You can put your info in the chat. We'll make sure you get the survey to fill out your experience, make sure questions get answered. And we just really appreciate y'all being on the debut meeting with us today.
All right, before you go, I wanted to congratulate Jason and Jessica for running this meeting. Thank you so much. You guys did a really, really good job. I love your way of hosting. Jessica, I just wanted to compliment you with your answer on the personal question that Ken gave. That was very clever in regards to kind of incorporating the business information on your answer. So that's actually a pretty good, way to do that. That was very clever. I love that. So just wanted to get lots of feedback from everybody before we go. Alex, what did you think about our meeting today?
It was better than mine. I'm going to tell you that one.
What's that?
I said it was better than mine.
Oh, okay.
So that should say a lot.
Okay. Well, Alex here has a networking group called Rockstar Connect. And so I will be working with him on that. And he will be working with us on the Fire Up Connect. So I'm excited for him to be a part of Fire Up Connect too. Thank you, Alex.
Looking forward to it.
Sebastian, what's your feedback?
It's a great great way that you organize this, because it gives everybody an opportunity to kind of share different aspects of themselves and the businesses that they have and what they're going through. So I think it's very insightful, both from outside and from being the one that's participating in the moment. So I think it's really helpful.
Awesome. And Ralph, what did you think about this meeting?
I think it was good. You know, almost every time I come on here, there's new people that I get to meet, and who knows, a couple of them might be a jackpot of collaborating. So,
Yes.
I really like these meetings where everybody gets a chance to introduce themselves and show themselves off a little bit.
Awesome. Thank you. And then Ken, are you available?
Oh, yeah. I just was running out of batteries, so I had to run over. And
Okay.
So,
And so what's your feedback?
I think Fire Up Connect is awesome. Please give me a call, 951-551-1350. I like Jessica's idea of person. We could put together a radio show on how to prospect and build your business using financial services. That was brilliant there, Jessica.
Awesome. All right,
You just made it
Jessica.
up right on the spot. That's
Yeah. Jessica.
quick.
Well, thank you, Ken. I really appreciated that we found a way to have everyone contribute, and they felt comfortable engaging with the topic we created on the fly, and just that everyone found. My hope was that everyone would find something valuable to be here today, and your time on a Friday, kicking off the weekend. That's what we want. We want you to feel like this is a valuable resource, not just to learn something, but to really take this offline and really do follow up with people that you meet. It's not about the volume, it's really about the quality sometimes. So in this room today alone, there's some pretty, your wealth is really associated with the people in your circle. So I'm happy that we created that experience for you today.
All right. And lastly, Jason.
Take us home.
Loved it. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was a great way. Like, we all got a chance to connect. And what I like about these meetings is You know, it's not about the numbers. It's not about getting thousands of people here. It's about getting a small group, an intimate group where you can connect deeper and going. I'd rather go 3 levels deep with you guys on this call than 1 level deep with 30 different people, because we're going to be able to help each other grow. But the thing is we have to take action. We have to connect out of here, and we have to go deeper. So if you did make a connection today, I would say, take action on that connection and reach out to that person that you think you might be able to collaborate with and help out. And, you know, then I think you will be able to multiply the effects of a meeting like today, rather than just show up to the meetings and have fun. Take action. So yeah, thought it was great.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody. We are actually normally an hour, but if we need to extend it, and that's up to you, Jason and Jessica, to manage the time, where you can extend it to 1.5 hours if you have more people and if you need more time. It's really up to you. But we initially created a Fire Up Connect for 1.5 hours if we have more people, but we were trying to keep it to 1 hour. But I think you guys did a really, really good job managing the time, and you got a lot out of it. Everyone is amazing. And you know, just keep in mind, Alex, Sebastian, you know, Jessica and Jason and Ralph, they have extensive connections that they can connect you to the right target market. So just keep that in mind. And if you wanted to join the Fire Up Connect, I would love for you to be a part of it. To be a member, you will automatically get a 30-minute Zoom meeting with me, and we will be able to include you in some of our filming with the finest women in real estate that we put in Roku channel. So, but you got to be a member, and also being a part of the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio, we will be able to give you a free interview there as part of the Fire Up Connect member. Okay. So anyway, thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Feedback, please click the link for the survey, and you know, connect with everyone, and don't forget, you know, save your chat, and the recording is going to be in the Fire Up Connect website. If you're an official member, you're going to be able to look at all our previous meetings. We have tons of people that you can listen to, and you'll be able to connect with them too as well. All right, thank you so much. Have an amazing weekend, you guys. Thank you. Happy Friday. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Jessica.
Bye.
All right.
Thank you.
See you guys. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Hey, call me.
Yes.
After recording.
All right.
Save it.
Right. Bye.
All right.
Bye.